engage in fraudulent procurement activities and engage in overspending sprees in wanton abandon, leaving the unsuspecting members of the public worse for wear with manually generated LPOs and LSOs without availability of funds to service, contrary to the provisions of the laws and the Constitution. The departments of roads and public transport, water, and health are the biggest casualties and since remain a threat to the county economy and service delivery. Roman 3, the governor has routinely, since assumed office, facilitated and condoned corruption by allowing accounting officers of various departments in procuring goods and services to split and structure the entire development budget of the county into numerous quotations of below 4 million Kenyan shillings to avoid and circumvent the procurement procedures contrary to Section 54 of the Act. In some cases, the tender documents such as the quotations, LSOs, and minutes were all raised in the same day. P, violation of right to health of the people of Wajir County. The county executive, under the leadership of the governor, has caused the health sector of the county to run into disarray and into deplorable state that has comprised and undermined the realizations of the right to highest attainable health standard of the people of Wajir as enshrined in Article 43(1) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Whereas the County Assembly has allocated over Kenya shillings 2.4 billion to the Department of Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation in the financial years 2018-2019, 2019-2020, and 2020-2021, which is equivalent of 22%, way above the national health policy requirement of 20% under universal health coverage. The only county's referral hospital laboratory, which also serves the region, cannot conduct a test on the coronavirus pandemic due to faulty test kits and lack of reagents, despite additional allocation of Kenya shillings 194 million in the third Wajir County supplementary budget for financial year 2019-2020 in a bid to contain the spread of the disease. 3, mismanagement of the budget appropriated for basic health services, such as ambulance, fuel, and maintenance, as evidenced by the public outcry after widely circulated incident in Eldas constituency, where a desperate caller who wanted to save a life in rural Eldas was tasked to buy tires and fuel for the county ambulance. The department admitted unequivocally that this allegation in response to a statement by the MCA for Eldas Ward tabled on the floor of the House through Sectoral Committee for Public Health and Medical Services. This notwithstanding the death of senior county public officer for lack of oxygen in the main county referral hospital. Honorable Governor, true or not true? Number 2, that was the first charge, ground. Ground number 2, abuse of office or gross misconduct. 1, abuse of power and authority of the governor and contract to Article 236 as read together with Article 235 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the County Government Act 2012, and the Public Service Act by reshuffling the chief officers in the Finance Department 6 times within 3 years, despite being a critical docket with the county government year, with the intent of distorting institutional memory and facilitate corruption and plunder. Now largely dependent on the constantly changing mood and liking of the governor's wife, has eroded public confidence in the critical department of the county treasury. 2, violation of the Article 73(2)(b) of the Constitution on objectivity and impartiality in decision making and in ensuring the decisions are not influenced by nepotism, favorism, and other improper activities or corruption practices. The governor has allowed his wife to literally run the county affairs as the de facto authority. He ceremoniously officiates and signs off where necessary for decisions she unilaterally makes based on her own wishes and judgment without due regard to any law. It is open secret in Wajir County and far beyond its borders that Ms. Heira Oman is the supreme leader of the county, and it is always her way or the highway. This has caused ridicule and disrepute to the high office of the county governor. Therefore, his decision to relinquish the executive powers vested on him constitutionally and derived from the people amounts to abuse of office and relegation of duties. 3. Violation of Section 59B of the County Government Act 2012 by usurping the powers of the County Public Service Board to appoint persons to hold or act in offices of the County Public Service. The governor has allowed Mr. Jeff Moria, his economic advisor, who was in contract basis to act as the head of the county treasury from March 2018 to December 2018. Mr. Jeff, with the help of others, irregularly withdrew Kenya shillings 26 read with Section 48 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act 2003. In court case number ACC 47 of 2018, he was convicted and sentenced to pay Kenyan shillings 800,000 or in default to serve 4 years in prison. The court further ruled that Wajir County Governor, His Excellency Ambassador Mohammed Abdi Mohamud, be investigated for abuse of office in relation to the above case. Honorable Governor, true or not true?
The allegations are not true.
Thank you.
Okay, in that case, then, Honorable Governor, you may resume your seat. Okay, the governor having denied all the allegations, we have to proceed to the next level, which is to conduct a hearing and an investigation to confirm whether there is any substantiation on the allegations. Council for County Assembly, do you have any preliminary issues you want the committee to deal with? And the Council for Governor, do you have any preliminary issue you want the committee to deal with before we commence the investigation?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, we have several preliminary issues that touches on the process of the motion before you.
Okay, hold on then. Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasser.
So, Chairman, I have just two issues for clarification.
You may go ahead. You want me to give you how many minutes?
Yes,
Senior Counsel?
yes. One is a matter of housekeeping. There is the affidavit, the witness statement by our second witness, Mr. Honorable Shuaib Barre Ahmed. There is an annexature we forgot to annex that document. I will seek leave of this committee since the governance team will answer tomorrow. If you could give us leave to put a small affidavit, we have it here, so that we can annex that document, and then we serve my learned friends for the governor. That's one. Secondly, is I would like your guidance on the role of just clarification, because I don't want to be raising objections in the midst of the case. I just want guidance on what is the juridic legal status of the governor's participation in these proceedings, because we note that he's not one of the witnesses. They have adduced the second witness, 6 witnesses. He's not one of them. He is entitled to appear, I take cognizance that he is entitled to appear without becoming a witness. But I just want to have clarification, Mr. Chairman, that he will not have any interventionary role in this process.